Nobody left a comment.
Yep, I guess I need to get all the money to ourselves.
That's right. You're gonna get none cat kids treasure. Y'all motherfuckers gonna leave a comment. Y'all kiss my ass. Bunch of bastards. Oh, man. Anyways. So, tonight we're gonna talk a little bit about some of the things, like, we regret not doing. You know, because there's always, you always hear people talk about this, like, some of the stupidest shit they always wanted to do but never got to do it.
Yeah.
This has been one of those times. And, we're gonna make a bucket list.
Do I need to get paper for this one?
No. Because it's a recording. We just listen to the recording whenever we want to.
That is very true.
Yep. So, okay. Like, me and Amber, we were outside smoking a cigarette and talking, and I mentioned the fact that I had never gotten to eat a fried Twinkie from, like, a state fair or some shit. And you know what? It bums me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Really, that's kind of sad because Twinkies don't exist anymore.
I think that in some form or another they will end up coming back. Somebody is going to buy them out. I heard that little Debbie was wanting to buy Hostess out.
Yeah, but it won't be a Hostess Twinkie.
Well, they may keep the recipe the same, just a different name though.
That's the point.
I mean, yeah, it won't be made. Won't say Hostess on it.
It's the principle of the matter.
Well, I guess it's just depends how you see it.
Fucking oh, she's paying attention to the fucking.
Well, because when I was talking, like
she's paying attention to the sound meter.
I thought it froze because I was talking and it wasn't moving. See, it's not moving very much. And if I don't really hear me very well.
I'm sure that it'll be okay. Anyway, so what about you, Amber? Like, what's one of those really stupid things that you regret not getting to do?
Stupid things.
Yeah, just off the top of your head.
This may sound really dumb.
Yeah, my fried Twinkie thing is pretty fucking dumb, so I think it'll be acceptable.
To finish senior year so I could have done the senior drink. That's one thing I remember.
Really? So, like, you not finishing your senior year has nothing to do with getting your high school diploma?
No, I mean,
what you're so bummed about is, like, I didn't get to prank people.
No, I mean,
like,
yes, I really, you don't understand how it tears me that I am not doing the things that I thought I'd be doing this time of my life.
I mean, you and everybody else in the fucking
But
world,
I mean,
man.
it's just thinking about it, though, like, we all, like, all of my friends, like, I have friends with all the seniors. We all knew each other. We always had these crazy senior pranks that we were going to do, and they didn't do anything worth it, you know? And I'm like, well, if I would have been there, I would have made sure they'd done it, you know?
Oh, my God. That's not dumb. That's kind of pathetic. You really want to think about it. It's not, I regret not finishing my senior year because I didn't get to graduate high school. No, I didn't get to pull the senior prank. And so.
Well, I'm glad you received me that way, Billy.
No, I mean, don't feel bad. I didn't get to do my senior prank either. I went to Job Corps. There is no senior prank. There's just pranks. But, alright, so, bucket list. Like, we'll start from the bottom, okay? We'll list 5 things, okay? So, yeah. And we'll find out Amber's number 5 thing after this commercial. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that dick move in the commercial, but I got kind of stuck there. That's like my cop-out button is the commercial break button. It's shitty, but that's live. Okay, so anyway, Amber's number 5 thing for her bucket list.
Don't laugh. This is going to sound really fucking nerdy.
Okay.
To at least read almost every book I possibly can in the library.
So you're talking like you want to read almost an entire library's worth of books.
Yes.
That's not necessarily bad. I mean, kind of says you're a hermit just a little bit. You're like, back to where I would read
Oh,
your books. No, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I would probably end up doing the same thing. Like, if I ever got the opportunity, like, it was just like a bunch of comic and manga and fantasy novels and
Yeah, like, especially if
and
it's
like
like,
musician biographies. Yeah, I'd be all over that shit. I'm not fucking.
yeah, like say like somehow we end up getting stuck in the library for like 2 weeks because they closed down and we couldn't get out. Well, we'd have to do something, you know. It's just
It's like that. It's like that really old episode, like the Twilight Zone. I don't know if you ever saw those, but it was the guy, right? Who's the only person left in the world. Only person, and the only thing he wanted to do was read, right? Only thing he wanted to do. Now, of course, in my head, I'm like, that's it? Only person left in the entire world? That's what you want to do? You want to just sit there and read for all the rest of your day? My ass been, like, stealing Ferraris.
oh yeah, I would have been.
In game systems, like, I'd fucking play every game ever made before I fucking died, I swear to God. But what happened was he got to the library, right? And he goes to pick up this book, and he wears glasses, right? They're thick glasses that just fall and break.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one. And he was like so like upset.
He was like, no. I'm like, hey man, still got the big print books,
Yeah.
and books on tape.
And it's not like you couldn't go. I mean, I'm sure.
Right? It's like seriously, it's like somewhere they're gonna have a lens in your prescription. Somewhere. You just
and if not,
find
it may be weaker than what you have, but at least you could read what you're doing, you know? Read what you want to read.
It's like, where you just find some big print books, you know?
Or get a magnifying glass, you know?
Right? But then, I mean, like, it depends. Like, if he's nearsighted, he just can't see things close up, it's not gonna matter what you do. He's just gonna have to go find a glass.
Yeah,
but
or he could...
still, like I said, like, flash
you
person,
get
like,
books on audio. Yeah. And
what
I
I
know it's not
said.
reading, but hey,
I already
still.
said that, though.
It's still, you know?
Fucking, okay, so your number 5 would be you would hang out in the library and just read as much as you possibly fucking could.
Yep.
Okay. Mine would be ride a roller coaster.
You've never rode a roller coaster?
No.
Oh my god, they're so much fun.
They look like a lot of fun, but I've never had the opportunity.
Billy, let me tell you about the nice experience I had on a roller coaster.
Do I really want to hear this?
Yes, because you're going to make fun of me for the rest of my life.
I'm going to do that whether you tell me the story or not, but alright, go ahead.
Well, we went to World of Fun. It was a school trip, you know. It was a choir contest and everybody was there, you know. So the whole choir got to go. We got to, yeah, it's called, can't even remember the name of it. It totally flew out of my head. But me and my friend, we waited in line for like an hour and a half, okay? Because I was like, I'd never been on, I didn't get to go on it the last 2 times I was here, you know, and it's one of the biggest roller coasters in America, you know. I'm just like, really want to...
Hold on, I have to interrupt you right. You stood in line for an hour and a half.
Well, half an hour, not an hour and a half. Half an hour.
Okay, but I say, half an hour is acceptable.
Yeah,
but that's like, just barely acceptable. Anything above 30 minutes, I'm like, fuck this ride.
I mean, like, and the line's always, like, really super long, you know, and
right.
so I was so bad until when we finally got there, we got in the seat, and I was like, you know, I was jumping up and down, so I was so excited. It's like, top to the top, and I look over, and I'm like, Miranda, I don't want to do this anymore. She's like, well, you can't back out, and I was like, I really don't want to do this. Went down, screamed, and literally, I pissed myself a little bit. I mean, like, it was just like, oh, you know. But
I hope you know that it's like, it's not just me that's going to make
I know,
fun of you.
it's everybody.
Yeah,
but I'm letting you know.
Like the hundreds of people that listen to this.
I'm letting you know. I did. I did pee a little. It scared me that bad, but it was such an extraordinary feeling, the rush, the adrenaline you get
You know
from
what makes
it.
those go?
I threw up after mine.
That's gross.
I was
Thanks,
like
Caitlin.
8
Yeah, my wife has
years old.
decided to join us. She was in bed, but I mean, that changed. But
It was actually 10.
anyway, but what keeps the roller coaster going, right? Because it's not a motor that makes those things go. It's pure inertia. That's why that top hill is so high.
Yeah.
'Cause that way, once it starts going, all the other hills just help it keep going, man.
Yeah.
Until eventually it hits that little part that helps it break, and you kind of it's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fun.
All right, so we got our number 5s. Yours is read as many books as you possibly can, and mine is ride a roller coaster. Finally. Okay, number 4. What is your number 4 thing?
Number 4. I would like. Ooh, hard one. There's so many things I want to do. I don't know what I'd put there. You know.
Just wait till you get to number 1. This is
I know.
really your ass. This might have to be a 2-parter.
I don't know, Billy. Maybe you should tell me yours so I can think about mine.
My number 4?
Yeah.
Okay, my number 4 for my bucket list, I would probably have to say get my pilot's license.
That's cool.
Yeah, because I like to fly. You know, it's really, really fun, you know? So I'd like to get a little bush plane and just...
But you didn't like planes.
I didn't until after I was kind of forced to fly on one. I was legally,
when he was going to...
Yeah, when I was going to basic training for the Army, I was legally obligated to get on this fucking plane.
They wouldn't let you take bus or anything like that?
No, we took a bus from the Atlanta airport, because I went to Fort Benning. We took a bus from the Atlanta airport to Fort Benning, you know, the actual base.
Yeah.
But beyond that, no, I was flying.
You liked it, didn't you?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. I love the free peanuts and free ginger ale they gave me. I was in hog heaven, man. Like, this shit's free. They're like, yeah, and I was like, just keep it coming. But of course, we're flying over Atlanta, and it was like 10 o'clock in the evening when we finally got to Atlanta. And so, of course, all the lights and shit are on.
That was gorgeous.
Oh, man. I was like, like I was just fucking tripping.
Did you have a seat window or a aisle window?
Well, there's 5 people on the plane.
It's not a very big plane.
It was like the shittiest airline ever, Delta. And it's so funny. Let me tell you something stupid though. I'm sitting there in the airport, right? I've never been on a plane before in my life. And I was pretty scared about flying, you know, because I'd never flown before. I never really wanted to fly. And so we're sitting there in the airport, right? And me and some guys were going off to the same base. We're sitting there yapping and whatever. And fucking, you hear this message come on, you know, the stewardess at the desk.
Yeah.
It's like, flight da has been delayed due to engine trouble. And I'm like, that is not the fucking shit I want to hear. You know? And of course it's my plane, and I'm like, don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear that. Fucking keep that to yourself.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say to someone. I just feel like your plane has been delayed. Reasoning? Not gonna tell you.
Reasoning? Oh, brake fluid needs to be changed. You know, just something stupid. Don't tell me there's fucking problems with the engines.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, number 4 would be getting my pilot's license.
I think my number 4 would be to conquer a fear.
Conquer a fear.
Mm-hmm.
Which fear?
There's multiple, so any of them would do just fine.
Well, like just pick one, just off the top of your head, like a fear that you know is stupid that you should get over.
Being alone.
Being alone. That's one of your fears?
Well, I mean, it's not I'd like to be alone, but...
You're talking like total isolation. You couldn't handle isolation.
No, I can handle isolation. It's the like, if I'm home by myself...
Oh, and you're locking every fucking door?
Yes, because I am, it doesn't matter if I'm walking by myself or if I'm alone and I know that something bad could possibly happen, I imagine it's going to end up happening unless I take every precaution I can to, you know, make sure it won't happen.
Yeah, but, okay, this is kind of a dick thing for me to say, but, like, next time that happens, I want you to imagine a fucking truck is barreling through this front fucking room, and a bunch of crazy-ass fucking Koreans jump out, and they're like, "What they got? And they're like fucking screaming at you in fucking a foreign language. You know what the fuck they're saying, but what they're asking you for is a cup of sugar. And you're just like, I don't understand. Don't rape me. Fucking, just think about that the next time you're alone.
Thanks. Appreciate it. You know, I'll get right on that. So now I'm going to have a dream about a bunch of angry Koreans wanting sugar.
Yeah, but at least now you know they want sugar. Cup of sugar! You give now! Like, I could totally see that. It's all fucking that little short fucker, what's his face? Kim Jong-il or his retarded son, Kim Jong-un. I hope to God he's listening to this. Little fucking... God, this kid is stupid. He's as bad as his daddy. But he's actually... I mean, he's like he's threatening South Korea and America so hard. He's like, I already signed the agreement. We blow you up, America.
Yeah, I keep seeing shit all over like Yahoo News and stuff, and I'm like, ignore. Just like.
Right. It's like, motherfucker, please. It's like, for every one nuke you have, we've got 100. Just give up. You know what? You should just go shoot yourself. You've already failed epically.
Alright.
So they're already completely isolated. Like they've cut off ties to the UN and America and China. Like, they're just not talking to anybody now at this point. It's like, this will not help you in the long run. Your people are starving to death, so it's not like they love you to begin with. They're just afraid of your military, which we can take out in a week.
Right.
But anyway, that's political bullshit. I don't even want to get into that. Okay, so yours is conquer your fear. Alright, number 3.
I don't want to go, because I just went, you know.
Alright.
That'd be a cool one.
Rock climbing?
Yeah, but on like an actual like mountain or something, not like going to like rock climbing place, you know. No, I want to go like actual rock climbing if I go rock climbing, you know.
That's way too much physical effort for my ass. Look, on my bucket list, it's all shit that I'm gonna get to do when I'm old, okay? Rock climbing probably won't be one of those
Bucket list is
things.
stuff you do out there throughout your life. It's not just for when you're old, Billy.
No, because this is all the really cool shit that I want to do. I'm just saving it for the end, you know?
Yeah, so you can die on a roller coaster with a heart attack.
That's right, so I can at least say I was enjoying myself. But
Knowing your luck, you'd get to the top and die before you can get to finish the ride.
Fucking, we got video of it, my fucking dead body's just arms are flapping all over the fucking, my bowels have already released, so it's stinking, and everybody behind me can smell it because the wind's just hitting them in the face.
Oh, what if it flew in their face because their mouths were open, so they're
Fucking, you got fucking slobber that's left from me, just flying out of my fucking. I can totally see that shit.
When you stop, somehow your head falls off.
Right? Just my head just pops off.
We have horrible luck, man. We really do.
Right? With my luck, it would like fly off, right? And fucking would land in the lap of some little kid sitting behind me. Fucking be like,
and you know what happened after that? The kid would become a
serial killer.
Yeah, he would become some serial killer that's known throughout the world and feared, you know.
You hear that, world? I'm still gonna fuck you over when I die. Alright, so number 3. What would be number 3 on my bucket list? I want to go to Tokyo.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I would love to go to Tokyo.
Yeah.
Like, I want to travel the world, right? And of course, I want to see like Dublin, you know, fucking London, Paris, Amsterdam.
Of course.
Hey, you shut up.
I'm just saying.
But Tokyo, yeah, because I love Japanese culture, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mean just the games and the manga. No, I just like their history. It's interesting, and how incredibly polite and precise all the rituals and stuff are. I think it's really neat, and I think the Japanese language is also kind of neat.
Yeah.
Because it's almost scary, the Japanese language. It's like, most guys, you know, they have like a deep voice when they speak Japanese. Because they speak English, it's like, oh, hey, whoa, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not kidding. Like, go hang out with a Japanese guy, right? And you're like, oh, yes, I'm from Japan. And it's like, oh, that's nice. Then he gets over there, he's like, domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. And you're like, what the fuck? But yeah, Tokyo. I would love to go to Tokyo. I mean, I'd also want to go for the anime and manga.
Well, of course.
The games and shit. I mean, I'm in fucking Tokyo. So.
Then you could be a complete nerd, and everybody's just like you there. Yeah.
Pretty much.
It works out, man.
Alright. What's number 3 on your list? I win, so.
Yeah, I guess I would have to say travel the world, you know, and see everything. I'm agreeing with
but like what city in particular? Like, I picked a particular city for my number 3.
Honestly, I don't really have one. I just, you know, I don't have one. I just.
Okay, alright. God, we've really eaten up time here.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, my number 2. Number 2. Sorry, I'm really immature. I want to go to Comic-Con. I really, 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 really want to go to Comic-Con.
Oh, really?
Yes,
That's
like
funny.
that. I'm serious. That is one of my dreams, is to go to Comic-Con. If I can just go just once, that would make my entire year. I'm not gonna lie. I would always have Comic-Con. Be like those things, you know, there's always like, we'll always have Paris. No, mine would always be, we'll always have Comic-Con. Think about it, right? Because I'm a pretty big nerd. And I know that if I go to Comic-Con, I will fit in. Like, there is absolutely no way I won't fit in.
Yeah.
Because everybody there is just as big, if not a bigger nerd than me.
Yeah.
And that is just awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there are some guys that take it way over the top. I mean, if I'm going to Comic-Con, I'm going in a costume.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to do some cosplay. I'm not going to lie. You know? But there are some guys, like, I saw some old videos of Comic-Con, and there's these kids, like, nerdy as fuck. It was when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was still really, really big.
Oh, God.
And these guys, oh man, they were getting all into it. And these were nerds. They were like the stereotype of nerds. They're the kind of nerds that make all nerds look bad. They were all like doing the moves from the cartoon. They're all like, shwa, shwa, blue eyes, white dragon, fucking throwing shit. Like they were just being so dramatic about it and trying to be so epic. And I'm like, you fucking serious? You could have just been like, and I will play the blue eyes white dragon. Just set the shit down. You know, it's like, because I play Magic the Gathering, right? I love Magic the Gathering. Dad's the one who taught me how to play. And when me, Dad, and Kevin, we'd all sit there on the weekends and play till like fucking 4 in the morning. We weren't like getting all like fucking super dramatic. We were fucking trying to fuck each other over. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But it wasn't like, oh, cast my spell! It's always like, alright, I'm gonna lay down this one, and activate this much mana. That was it. Like, that was as dramatic as it was. I'll take it back. Whenever I killed Kevin or Dad, my laugh was really dramatic. Fucking, because my dad's really hard to beat. I only ever beat him once.
That's really good at the things he does. He really is.
You know what's sad though? It's fucking, I'm the one who introduced him to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the cards and shit. And I had a Game Boy game. I never got to play it because he was always playing it. Really pissed me off because then he figured out that the little serial codes on the bottom of the card could be activated in the game to give you those particular cards. And so he fucking just used my cards that I actually had and just made this massive deck in the game that was undefeatable. I'm like, you're such a dick. But, yeah. Oh, man, we only have 6 minutes left. Alright, anyway, my number 2 is going to Comic-Con, so what's yours?
To succeed in life.
Well, really? Wow, that's like a really general...
It is. Because there's a lot of things I'd like to
Define succeed. Like, do you mean succeed as in you successfully raise your kids to be good people and functioning members of society? Or, you succeed as in, I'm a wealthy motherfucker, you're like, I'm rich, biatch! Like, fucking that kind of succeed? Like, what do you mean by succeed?
It's just generally, I just want to succeed at what I can.
At what, though?
Everything.
You want to be a successful what?
Well, what I would really like to do is be a writer.
So you want to be a successful writer?
Yes, I
Are we talking like J.K. Rowling successful? Or the second richest woman on the entire fucking planet? She's pretty rich. Have you seen her house? It's fucking huge. Puts Martha Stewart to fucking shame. That's how big her house is.
But see, if I had that money, I wouldn't go all that way. I'd have something small and
so you're like
precious.
me. Like if I ever became a millionaire,
nobody would ever know it.
I would never flaunt it. I would just get me a nice sized apartment with some couple of with some nice furniture, probably a good sized TV, game system, just nice stuff. But I would never overdo it. Like I wouldn't even get a big fancy car. Mine would be fucking minivan. Fucking nobody would ever really know or peg me as a millionaire.
And honestly,
I put all that shit in a fucking savings account and just live off the fucking interest.
I mean, like...
This way my family will be 7 generations if they're smart enough.
I wouldn't be like, oh, I wouldn't really want people to know who I am, So then they wouldn't know, they'd be like, oh, what do you do? I'd be like, I'm a writer, but have what do they call a name that isn't actually mine.
A pen name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, okay, we're down to the last thing, and we've only got like 3.5 minutes.
Make it fast, be like,
I want to die on the moon. That is my number one thing on my bucket list. If it's the last thing I ever fucking do, I want to die on the moon. So this way, my tombstone can read, Billy Billis, born on Earth, said fuck you to Earth, died on the moon. Fucking, that's what I want. I want to die, like, I want to be on my deathbed on the moon. I just think that'd be so awesome.
that's pretty cool.
That's, like, and it's actually possible now, because by the time I actually get to that age, it'll be plausible for, like, there'll be, like, hotels or some shit. Like, I can just set something up so I can just go up there and I'll die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's totally awesome. So, okay, what's yours?
You're gonna laugh really, really hard at this, but
Probably.
God, this is something that keeps popping in my head, and I'm like, okay, it's something I really want to do. Don't laugh.
Be quick, come on.
Okay, I want to travel the universe with Doctor Who and his TARDIS.
Fuck yeah. High five.
Yeah, that's my number one
Fuck
thing on
yeah.
my list.
Like, discover a universe where Doctor Who is real and travel in his TARDIS. That would
Yep.
be the shit.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Either be that or, be one of the crew members on the Starship Enterprise. Or be a Jedi.
Be a Jedi.
I'm a fucking nerd, alright? Like, I'm not a Trekkie or a fanboy or a Whovian. I'm all of these things combined. I fucking love Star Trek. I fucking love Star Wars. As everybody knows, because I went on a big rant about the new movies that are coming out, and I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I love Doctor Who.
Yeah, I like Doctor Who. Thanks to you. That rhymed.
Yeah, see, I got her on Doctor Who. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but guess what? It's time for us to head out, man. I'm so glad you guys tuned in, okay? Had a lot of fun. If you guys got any comments, whatever, just go ahead and post them. I don't care. Do or don't.
They ever have topics or something you want to hear talk about or, let us know.
Right? But anyway, this is Billy B's show. Right? And I'm Billy B. And I'm out.